Every story has a secret. Some should have stayed buried. The truth hides in the dark, and once you hear it, you can't unhear it. This is Midnight Hour Files, hosted by Dee Dee. Welcome to the Midnight Hour.
Welcome back to Midnight Hour Files. Before we begin, please like and subscribe to my channel. A pregnant actress was murdered in her own home. Her friends were killed alongside her, and the man responsible never even touched them. This is the story of Charles Manson and the murders that changed Hollywood forever. If you're into real true crime stories like this, make sure to subscribe and like the video. It helps the channel grow and keeps stories like this coming. It was 1969. Los Angeles was the center of fame, money, and celebrity culture. But behind the glamour, something darker was forming. A group living on the outskirts of society, cut off from the world, completely loyal to one man. That man was Charles Manson. He didn't look powerful. He didn't have status, but he had influence. He gathered a group of mostly young followers, many searching for meaning and belonging. At first, he gave them exactly that. But over time, things changed. He began controlling how they thought, what they believed, and eventually what they were willing to do. What makes this case even more disturbing is that Manson didn't actually commit the murders. He believed a race war was coming. He called it Helter Skelter. He convinced his followers that they needed to start it. In August of 1969, that belief turned into action. On the night of August 8th, several of his followers drove to a home in Los Angeles. They had one instruction: kill everyone inside. The home belonged to actress Sharon Tate. She was 8 months pregnant. Inside the house were friends and visitors, people who had no connection to Manson at all. What happened next was brutal, unpredictable, and horrifying. The victims were attacked without warning. There was no personal motive, no reason tied to them, only chaos, violence, and a message. But it didn't end there. The very next night, it happened again. Another home. Another set of victims, Leno and Rosemary LaBianca. 2 nights, multiple victims, and no clear suspect. Police were left searching for answers, trying to understand what connected these crimes. At first, there was confusion. The crime scenes were chaotic. Messages were written in blood. There was no obvious link between the victims. But eventually the truth began to surface. It led back to Manson and the group he controlled. What investigators discovered next was even more disturbing than the murders themselves. Manson's followers were completely loyal. Some refused to speak. Others protected him. Many still believed in him, even after their arrest. During the trial, the world watched in shock, not just because of the crimes, but because of the control Manson still had. Some followers even carved symbols into their own foreheads as a sign of loyalty. Manson himself was unpredictable and disruptive, but behind that behavior was someone who understood how to manipulate people. In the end, Manson and several of his followers were convicted. He was sentenced to life in prison. But the impact of these crimes didn't end there. The Manson murders shattered the illusion of peace tied to the 1960s. They exposed how dangerous influence and control can become. Even today, people still ask the same questions. How did he do it? Why did they follow? And could something like this happen again? If you made it this far, you're exactly who this channel is for. Make sure to subscribe and like the video for more true crime stories. And if you want the full deep dive into this case, check out Helter Skelter, linked in my bio. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Until next time, stay aware, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.
Some truths never rest, and some stories are never over. This has been Midnight Hour Files. Sleep carefully.